Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
Why do I feel like this is like a How to Catch a Predator type deal?
In Blount County, Alabama, this man doesn't want me to hear what he has to say.
I need to hear you better. You need to speak up, Chase. You need to speak up so I can hear you. Okay, you got to speak up, son. I can't hear you.
But I've read every message, and I've heard every word.
You had the chat, you had the phone calls, and you walked in the door. And now you're sitting on a couch across from me.
I hope you're enjoying this free full episode of Takedown on our YouTube channel. But there's something you need to know. There are literally hundreds of new episodes either in production or on our streaming channel right now, uncensored, all on WatchTruBlu.com. Use the code YouTube26 to watch all of the episodes for $2.50, or for an annual subscription, use YouTube Year for $20 off. Also, and this is very important, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on TruBlu. It's another day in Blount County, Alabama for Operation Cleveland, and things heat up right away. A sheriff's office detective is online posing as a woman selling her 15-year-old niece for sex, and there's an interested party. The man makes a call, so the decoy playing the aunt answers.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What you doing?
Oh, nothing. Hey. What exactly are you getting her ready for?
What do you mean?
Like, you said you were getting her getting some experience.
Well, I mean, she's young, so she's just trying to get some experience.
Why do I feel like this is like a How to Catch a Predator type deal?
Are you the police?
Fuck no.
No, us either. We're just trying. It's summer. We're just trying to have fun. My niece came to visit me, and I'm the cool aunt.
Oh, you're the cool aunt?
Yeah. So, are you interested?
I'm interested in you.
Well, we're a package deal.
Where'd y'all say y'all were?
We're in Cleveland.
Cleveland? Are you with the cops?
Me?
Yeah.
Why do you keep asking me that? No.
Okay. I just wanted to hear no.
Are you?
No.
Well, I mean, we really just want to have some fun, so we don't want you to waste our time if you don't want to come.
Could you send the Addy and I decide there?
We can.
Okay.
All right, see you soon.
Alright, good deal.
And this is the part where suspicion about law enforcement is overridden by the desire to exploit a child.
They always think like saying, just want to hear you say you're not sick.
Well, because there's this misnomer in the criminal mind. He said, good deal.
Or something about, what about the Addy?
He wants the address. He said, can I decide there? Like when he gets here.
There's this misbelief that if they ask, if you're the cops and you don't tell them, then he's off the hook. They've been doing this since the early sting days of dope, and it means nothing.
Honestly, I thought that too, just on the movies.
Yeah.
I thought that
Yeah.
you have to tell them.
But it's fine that they believe that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter in court.
Deputy Justin Moore sends out the address, and we don't have to wait very long because the man calls back and agrees to sex with the minor.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Yes. I will be.
Okay. Sounds good.
Does she hear me? Just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
As the man is on his way, I catch up with Deputy Moore on the scenario and the chats.
He might be close.
So this fellow has been chatting on and off for a number of hours now.
Since 5:30.
5:30. And give me a sense for the chat. He at one point seems anxious about the fact that this girl is 15.
Yes, sir. He asked about our ad and the rates and when we're available, and we sent him the verification picture. He wanted a picture of the decoy holding 4 fingers up, and asked if we take cash. He said he could be here around 7. Told him my niece was 15, and he asked if it was the one in the picture, and I said yeah. He said I'm good on that. Then how old are you? he brushed it off, and he asked how much for the ant. You know, we told him it was a combo, and he said, "I'm not trying to go to jail. Thanks for being honest, but I'm not a rapist." And we told him that we get it, no worries. He asked again for the price of just the ant, and kept telling him that, you know, it was all good, he didn't have to worry about it. So he asked if we would call him. He seemed like it was okay, so we just double checked and made sure it was good on the messages, that he was going to be gentle with the niece, and we didn't want to just give the address out to anybody. He said, "I'm not a creep." That's when we told him, or he called and said that he would be gentle on the phone call conversation.
And how much does he plan on paying tonight?
It was $200 for both of us.
$200 to have sex with the 15-year-old and the aunt. And what do we know about this guy?
Says he's can't remember how old he was,
23.
but 23, and he may be from Aniana, just right down the road, but he's saying now that he's 45 minutes away.
45 minutes away. And during one of the phone calls, he says something to the effect of, "This sounds like a To Catch a Predator."
He did, yeah, absolutely.
Situation.
Yeah, so he knows that there's a risk, but he's still coming.
What does that say about a guy like that?
It surprises me every time.
The fantasy is so strong that it outweighs.
You tell him over and over and over that it's fine, and that he's not okay with it, but they still show up anyway.
All right. 45 minutes.
The 23-year-old from Anianta is Chase. He said he was about 45 minutes away, but an hour goes by and, well, he's not there. Deputy Moore has the decoy make a call.
Your call has been...
We've seen that before, too.
We think he might have changed his mind, but just seconds later, Chase calls back.
Hey.
Sorry, my bad. I'm gas station.
Okay. Are you close?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you just want to text us when you get here? Like, we can meet you outside, or...
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll text you.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright,
Bye.
Turns out Chase's gut instinct was right. The night was about catching child predators.
He's coming down the street.
And he's about to walk into a Blount County Sheriff's Office sting and one of my investigations.
All right, he's coming. In the drove.
You find it okay? Come on in. I had the air going. It's kind of got cold a little bit.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Thanks for coming.
So, have y'all done this before?
Just a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah. Me a little bit more than her.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous. Anyway, so she's a little bit more nervous.
You're seriously thinking?
Yeah.
Wow.
Will you go get my vape, Joan? Did you bring the
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, do you want anything to drink?
No, I'm good, thank you.
No refreshments served this evening. Just me hosting the party.
Hey, get your hands out of your pocket. There you go. What's happening?
Nothing much. What about you?
I didn't mean to spoil your date night. What's your plan here?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, why did you end up here tonight?
Because I was going to try to just get with her. I didn't want to get with her.
What do you mean, get with her, not get with her?
I don't know.
You gotta know. It's Chase, right? Chase, how old are you?
23.
23. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a welder.
I'm sorry?
I'm a welder.
You're a welder. It's a good job. You live right here in town? You got online and went to a site and you had a pretty explicit chat. Tell me about the chat. It's all right. Just help me to understand how you ended up here, okay? I'm not here to judge you. I'm just trying to understand what the heck happened, what you were thinking, and why you decided to come here.
I was just
Trying to find some company. Had you met people online before? What made you decide tonight that you would get on one of these sites and try to meet somebody for sex?
I was lonely.
You're lonely. Now, any compassionate human being can understand loneliness. But it seems like you could have found somebody in a lot of different places besides online and chatting with somebody who said they were with a 15-year-old girl. Well, Chase, what do you think would have happened tonight had there been a 15-year-old girl here with her aunt and they were willing to have sex? What do you think would have happened?
It would not have been good.
It would not have been good. What do you think would have happened?
Like, what do you mean?
What do you think would have happened? Would you have had sex with the 15-year-old girl?
I was really just trying to. I was gonna come over here and try to get with her. Just
to try to get with the aunt. But that's not the way it went down online. And you had how many phone conversations? 3, 4? 3. And you talked about this. And you even asked if this was a to catch a predator situation. Why did you think it was a to catch a predator situation?
because she was just offering a 15-year-old girl.
I need to hear you better. You need to speak up, Chase.
Because she was offering of a 15-year-old girl, and I really didn't want to do anything. All right, it was literally just for the third of her.
Okay, you need to speak up so I can hear you. Tell me again. Take a deep breath and tell me what you just said again so I can hear you.
I wasn't trying to sleep.
You weren't trying to sleep with her.
I was trying to just with the other one.
But had they both been willing, what do you think would have happened?
Fucking my life up like
Fucking your life up. Did you bring condoms? Yes. Where are they? Put them on the couch. Do you have any weapons with you?
No.
In your car?
No.
No guns, no knives?
No.
Did you bring money?
Oh, well, just
the money you gave her. And how much was that?
$200.
$200. Now you seemed pretty comfortable when you walked in here, Chase.
I was really nervous.
You were really nervous. How many times did you drive by this house? Once. And you slowed down, hit the brakes. What did you see when you looked? You just saw a house. Then where'd you go after you drove by it?
To the gas station.
To the gas station. And what did you do at the gas station?
A drink.
What did you drink? A what?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Then there was another phone call.
Yeah, from her.
Did you ever think maybe you should just not come over?
Yes.
What made you do it? You could have just kept driving. You could have not even gotten on the site and had this conversation in the first place. You could have said, 15 is too young. I'm not going to do it.
I should have, and I'm really sorry. And I will never do it again, I swear.
You're sorry and you'll never do it again.
I know it's
Now, Chase, have you seen the stories about this before?
Yes.
You watched them on the TV. You know who I am. I'm Chris Hansen. Done these stories for 20-some years. And quite honestly, I'm surprised that guys like you still show up. And I'm on a quest, Chase, to find out why each and every one of them does.
I was done trying to convince the other one and knock her.
Okay, you got to speak up, son. I can't hear you.
I was just trying to sleep with 32-year-old.
You were just trying to sleep with the 32-year-old and not the 15-year-old, not the niece. But here's the thing, Chase. If that's true, why even take the risk of showing up where you know there's a 15-year-old girl being offered for sex? You gotta have a reason. There's gotta be something that made you do this. What do you think should happen to you, Chase?
I think you should take this as a learning lesson.
Take this as a learning lesson. So you should just walk right out this door.
No.
And you've never met anyone online before. How did you know to go to this site?
I just found it.
You just found it. You just came home from work, hopped online. You had to Google something or know where to go to get to the site in the first place. It didn't come get you. We didn't come out and grab you tonight. You came here. Right? You see that we don't choose people, they choose us. And I don't think you're coming clean with me as to what your real plan was tonight.
I swear to you, I was going to come here just try to convince her.
Just to convince her. And what had you done from the point you walked into the door to the point I walked into this living room to try to convince these two that you were only going to have sex with the aunt and not the niece?
I just walked in the door.
You just walked in the door. You gave her the money, and you sat down on this comfortable couch with the condoms in your pocket, waiting to see what happens next. And if the 15-year-old had come out here scantily clad and willing, what would have happened? But do you see why that doesn't make sense to me? Do you see why that's so hard for me to believe, Chase?
I came here.
Because you came here. And that's a crime.
I swear to
you. Swear to me that this will never happen again.
I'm never going to promise. I swear.
How am I to believe you? I mean, to me, the play would have been not to show up in the first place if you were so concerned about an underage girl being here. Like, why even take that chance? How could it be worth it? Unless you wanted so badly to fulfill a fantasy to be with a girl.
No.
I know, but Chase, you're here.
No.
It doesn't cut it anymore. You had the chat, you had the phone calls, and you walked in the door. And now you're sitting on a couch across from me.
What kind of room?
Well,
Please.
I tell you what you can do. And it's going to involve talking to some folks here who are going to take this forward.
No, please. Please.
Well, I don't have a choice in this, Chase.
Please.
The folks from the Blount County Sheriff's Office are here, and they're going to want to talk to you about it all.
Put your hand up for
Chase is overwhelmed, distraught,
Holy shit.
and led into the kitchen where the sheriff's office takes it from here.
You got a gun on you?
No, but there is one in the car.
Not gun. Come on, sir.
Can we stop the cameras?
They don't work with us.
They're motherfucking lying. Because I wanted to have sex with her too long.
While I'm finished with Chase, he's now questioning his life choices, and he has to face Lieutenant Chad Long.
Are you willing to give me the passcode to your phone? It's kind of a yes or no question, ma'am.
I just ruined my life.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
I'm sure there's things that can be done, things that can be worked out. Maybe you can get some help. I can't speak what the courts are going to do. My job is to find offenders, put them in jail.
I'm not an offender. I was not here to have sex with a 15-year-old girl, only a 32-year-old.
I'm not going to dispute that with you right now. You know what's in the text messages. I know what's in the text messages. You know what you said during the phone call. And I know what you said during the phone call because it was recorded. Are you okay with her being 15?
No.
That's not what you said in the phone call, is it? I don't know what you want me to tell you. We're not sitting here because you're singing too loud in church, are we? No, I didn't think so.
Chase is led away to the Blount County Jail for further processing.
Chase lied to me about whether he had a gun in the car. Now, it was legally owned, but why lie about it? He was also very hesitant to give the lieutenant the passcode for his phone, begging the question, what's on there that he doesn't want detectives to see?
He's being charged with electronic solicitation, traveling to meet a child to perform a sexual act, sex offenses involving minors, and human trafficking. We'll keep you posted on the case against him. Sheriff Mark Moon wants these investigations to be a deterrent but they're going to have to continue because apparently people like Chase just aren't getting the message. I begged this young man to explain this to me, to help me to understand why he did this, why he made this decision on a Wednesday afternoon in this part of Alabama. And yet he can't articulate it, or wouldn't articulate it to me. It's got to haunt you a little bit as a lawman as to why these guys keep showing up here, even though you've given this a great deal of publicity.
Absolutely. You know, not only are your shows on TruBlu, but we advertise it. We've had, and I've talked to our local news stations. We put it on our social media and on our website. You know, we advertise that we're out hunting down people trying to harm our children, and yet they still show up. And Chase was a local guy. You know, it's not, surely he has seen what we're doing. Hopefully by catching him at this age in his life, it stopped him from actually victimizing a minor, but also maybe
get him on the right path.
I know he's going to have struggles from now on, but maybe it'll set him on a pathway of understanding that these types of things, not only are they illegal, but that is the worst form of evil in this world.
WatchTruBlu.com is home to the full library of Takedown with Chris Hansen true crime documentaries and exclusive investigations. To hear more about the men caught in my predator investigations, listen to my podcast, Predators I've Caught with Chris Hansen. In this series, I dig deep inside the crimes, inside the minds of the predators, and I'll tell you where they are today. Predators I've Caught, available wherever you get your podcasts.